Nobody else will, because I will not tolerate this nonsense. How can any person be cheating
get
here?
along with guys more than girls. Okay. But like it always turns
You get along very well, and I thought you were fine.
I actually took you as a friend, but I don't think you take me that way.
Hi guys, welcome back to yet another interesting episode of the Big Brother Naija review. My name is Okewumi, and if you are just watching my videos for the first time, I want to say a very big welcome to you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can get to see my new videos when they pop up. And also let me see your comments in the comment section about what you think about the housemates. Anyways, let's just get straight into today's video. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so today I'll be giving you the highlights of day 16 and day 17 in the Big Brother house. So yesterday I made a video and I forgot to mention that Kaisha was the first housemate in the Big Brother house to actually get a strike yesterday morning. So in case you might be wondering what Kaisha did wrong, she was fined earlier yesterday morning for waking up late and being locked out of the morning session, and she's actually the first housemate that this particular season to actually get a strike from Big Brother. And 2 strikes, she's home. I just hope she's able to keep herself and maintain herself and not get another strike. Now moving on.
But like it always turns into
So guys, as you can see, Lekon does not look like someone that wants to give up on his love for Erica. Lekon has been going around for this past week. He has been going around asking the housemate what he should do, as he's in the middle of Kidwire and Erica, like their situationship, what he's going to do. And again, Lekon is going to tell Erica how he feels. Like this is like the 3rd time or 2nd time in the house Lekon is actually telling Erica about how he feels. And he's telling Erica that I like you, I really want, but you, and she's like, you don't want to date me? He said, yes, I just really like you and I want you to know. And she's like, see, what is between me, I and Kid now is just like we're just flirting, and like it's not like I'm even in love with it. I'm not ready for a relationship. I just want to make money and I just want to focus on my career. But now you're my friend, and I feel like if I am getting close to Kid and it's going to affect us, then it's going to affect our friendship, because with time you start trying to avoid me, and I don't want that. And Lekon is like, I'm not going to avoid you, but I just want to tell you how I feel. And she's like, this problem that she's having, she has been having it with other guys, that anytime she has guy friends and then they want to go beyond just being friends, and she tells them that no, they always back off, and she doesn't want to lose Lekon as a friend, as he's the only one she's comfortable talking around with in the house. And she's like, if me flirting with Kid is going to affect you, or if it's like I'm rubbing it on your face, then I'm sorry, I think I'll stop doing that. But I don't think I've been rubbing it on your face, but I'll try to reduce it so that you don't get upset. And Lekon is like, no, don't try to stop anything. As long as it makes you happy, I'm fine by it. See, Lekon has talked, she has told him her mind, and they've shared their minds. But brother Lekon did not stop here. He still went further to discussing the matter with other housemates, which I'm going to be telling you. There's a lot going on in this house, a lot of drama, a lot of I love you, he doesn't love me, he's in love with somebody else is in love with me, I'm not in love with that person. And I'm going to be, patching on it one by one tonight. So just sit back and enjoy.
You get along very well, and I thought you were fine. Seriously? Yes, because this is things that mad people do.
Apparently, guys, V and Wathoni had a misunderstanding yesterday over what matter. I'm going to tell you. So earlier during the week, Wathoni was sleeping on V's bed, because V has been sleeping on Neo's bed, and she really doesn't actually sleep on her bed. But V stuffs are still under her bed, or where her bed is. And so Wathoni, V and Tolani Badge, they were having a discussion that, okay, since Lilo has gone, Eric has not been sleeping in the room and his bed is actually empty. Lilo's bed is actually empty. So that it's going to be better for Wathoni to move to Lilo's bed so that she can put her stuffs there. I mean, it's going to be comfortable for her, because staying on V doesn't actually sleep on her bed, but then sometimes it's just good to have something that you can call your own. So it's profitable for Wathoni to just move to that other bed. And then Wathoni heard her name in their conversation. She was lying down, and when you're sleeping and you hear your name, and it would be like these people are talking about you. So she felt that they were talking about her. She didn't know what they were saying in particular, but she felt they were talking about her. And then when she woke up, they told her to move to Eric's bed, and she was like, what's happening? What's with all this energy people are giving me? Why are you chasing me? And V explained to her that this thing we are doing is for your own good. It's not like we were gossiping or something I could have said in your presence. Like, it was just for you. It was no bad intention. It was just good intentions. And then to yesterday night, they've settled this matter. And Watoni has been explaining this matter to different people, and V was getting tired of hearing it after explaining herself. So V went out of the room for a minute, and then Bright asked Watoni that what's happening? No, I've been noticing some kind of things in this room, because this is called their room of love. And I feel like I've been noticing a kind of energy in this room. You guys are not on good terms. What's happening? Watoni decided to explain. Brighton is always the cause of every fight in this house. So Watoni decided to explain from the scratch that, okay, this is what happened, this is what they were saying. And then V walked into the room and still hearing Watoni talking about the same thing that they've been trying to tell her, let's end it. And she's like, Watoni, are you still on this matter? Please just end it. And then Watoni keeps trying to prolong it, and V was like, I don't want to hear anything concerning this bed issue again. Can't you just stop it? And V was like, are you mad? Are you okay? Like, it's only mad people that behave the way you do, like saying sticking over a matter over and over again. I don't like it. Shut up, just stop talking about it. And they started arguing, and Watoni's like, oh, so because of an argument you're calling me mad? You're telling me I'm not okay? I don't insult people when I'm arguing with them. You don't have to insult me. And V walks out of the room and is like, see, I'm tired of this girl. She goes to Tricky and like, warn your girl, warn her, because I don't understand what's wrong with her. And then it was just surprising, because if I tell you the root of all these things, you guys will be amazed. It's all because of I will just get to it. Don't worry, I'm going to get to it definitely.
And yet those experiences put us where? No, you can't say it's because of what we do that we fail.
Now, this was Dorothy trying to counsel Lucy after the tax they had yesterday. Lucy was complaining that, our ideas are not always heard. Like, everybody just wants to do their own. They don't listen to her. And Dora is like, see, Lucy, on this one, no, though we are friends, but I'm not going to support you. I'm going to tell you the truth when I actually see the truth. You don't behave like this. You are in a place where you're living with different people. You can't expect only what you say to be heard all the time. If it's that everybody's opinions were being heard, like, they won't end up doing anything. So it's just the ones that you say that are very useful to what they are doing that they will listen to. And Lucy was like, see, I'm tired. These people don't just get me. And she was like, I want to leave the house. Let me just leave this house so that people can do anything. Before I lost control, let me just leave. I want to just go home and that kind of thing. And Dorothy tells her that, Lucy, see, if you cannot learn in this house, you can't learn it anywhere. This place is supposed to be a place where you're supposed to learn and be happy. So she just counseled that. She was talking to her, making her know that this is where you're wrong and this is where you are. This is your weak point. You should learn to listen to other people. You should learn to take the corrections when you're being corrected. And you should not always take things too personal. Every game, everything you play, you're always too personal about it, and you should try to reduce it. And I felt really excited because though Dorothy and Lucy, they are friends, but she takes her time to correct her when she knows she's wrong and not always defending things that are wrong. So, moving on. So, guys, yesterday, after all the whole drama, Prince, Lekon, Tricky, and just the three of them, they were having a discussion about what they are going through in their house. And Brother Lekon started again. I like Erica. I don't know why, but I do like when she's flirting around Kate. It gets to me, and he kept on. He has virtually told everybody. Please, I want to know, guys, in the comment section, is this how love works? Like, when you're in love, you just can't help it but share it, because I don't understand. After all the explanation that Erica gave Lekon, they still go and ask for another advice. So Prince was telling him that, see, guy, you're not going through half of what I am going through. But for me, I just feel that you should just let her be and let her yearn for you or thirst for you. Now, Prince is now telling Lekon, you've not gone through half of the things I've gone through. What has Prince gone through? Prince is like, see, my own was past your own. Because me, then they pull. So that Prince is narrating his predicament of how Tolani Badge Now, apparently, you know, I told you guys that I've been wondering why Lucy has been, beefing Nengi, always trying to get physical with Nengi or insult her and all. I say is because that Lucy like Prince, and she know that Lucy and Prince and Nengi, they are getting close. So I think that's where the whole hatred and anger is coming from, because it's this Prince conversation that make me know Lucy is along the line of the people that like him. So Prince was actually saying that, oh, CEO, these are people that like him. Wasoni likes him, Tolani Badge likes him, Lucy likes him, and he likes Nengi, and he's not sure if Nengi likes him. So now the whole point is, Prince is like, see, I don't want the situation whereby these girls are now enemies because of me. Because clearly enough, I think the reason why Wasioni and Tolani Badge are no longer cool is because of Prince. Because in Wasioni's head, everything Tolani does is because of Prince, and in Tolani Badge's head, everything Wasioni does is because of Prince. And then Wasioni feels that Nengi is giving her negative energy because of the same Prince, and Lucy is giving Nengi negative vibes because of Prince. So you guys, Prince is literally the worst person going through the worst things in the house right now, and he's confused because in the end, like, it's just one person he actually truly likes, and that person himself is not being straightforward with him. So he's just like, I don't even know how to handle the situation. And the guys are like, see, just go and meet them one by one, talk to them, and get to know what's the problem and what's causing the beef and the whole situation. So Ajugis is like, now wow, I
didn't say you want to date me. You don't want to date me. Then why are you catching feelings? Why are you catching feelings then?
So finally, guys, Ozo and Nengi settles their differences. And, it's so funny from that clip where Ozo is like, I don't want to date you. So where is all the anger coming from? Because I can understand where Nengi is coming from. Okay, you don't want to date me. You don't want a relationship with me. But why do you get upset when Prince said he liked me during the Truth or Dare? Why are you always upset when I'm with Prince? And so all of this, they settle their differences, and also it's like, see, this is the reason why I've not been talking to you. And Nengi was like, I really thought you could be that kind of friend. I found in Prince. Like, she actually wanted and also to just be close and not have a thing, but they should just be friends. And then also, it's not clearly from her point of view, also is not that kind of friend, because how would he go mad at her for about a week and not talk to her and totally ignore her? And I was like, he's not the one that was ignoring her. They were talking and laughing, and then they settled their differences. Nengi's like, oh, this is the situation, and he's like, oh, she's like, me, I don't want to be in a relationship, and he's like, I don't want to date you either. So it's clear that also has said now that he doesn't want to date Nengi. So clearly he just wants friendship. That's what he's saying, and Nengi too doesn't want a relationship. So let's just see how it goes for these two people, if they are able to keep to their words and stay, to their own space. So earlier this morning, Biggie gave the housemates a task for them to design a contemporary ante room for a busy female professional who loves bold styles and colors, courtesy of Dulux. And they were to divide themselves into two teams and work together as a team. And we had Team A, who went with the name Lunar Falls, and we had Team B, who went with the name Cornish Dawn. And Team A was led by Ozo, and Team B was led by Kid Wire. These two teams worked so hard. They worked together, they put in ideas, they put their heads together just to make it happen. And boom, it was time for the presentation.
You scored a total of 83 points. Cornish Dawn, you scored 89 points. You will be rewarded with Dulux paints and a cash prize of 2 million naira.
Oh, congratulations to Team B. Oh my god, they actually won free Dulux paint and 2 million naira. Actually, they were judged based on the interpretation of the client's brief, their creativity, and their overall quality of presenting. And Team A had 83 points and Team B had 89 points. And there's always one winner, and Team B emerged the winner for today's tax. Now moving on.
Someone else will, because I will not tolerate this nonsense. the cheating here. You wanted to pieces. Tochi was there. Erica was there.
Never have I ever seen Ozo in this mood. Never. Oh my god. Ozo was more than upset. You know, guys, these housemates have been practicing for their wager for tomorrow and they don't want to lose it. Like, everybody is violent about it. Everybody wants to just give in all their best because they've lost like 2 of their wagers last 2 weeks and last week, and this week they really want to make a difference. So they've been practicing and practicing and practicing. So tonight, during their rehearsals, that's how Prince walked out without taking permission. Normally when anybody wants to do, they'll say, oh, I want to go and use the toilet, oh, I want to drink water, and then they'll say go. And you know, Prince went and maybe he forgot to ask for permission. He left, and when he came back, also was like, why would you leave? Also was so upset. He was raging. He was raising his voice, and he's like, why did you leave? You should have asked for permission. Other people ask for permission when they leave. This tax, we have to take it seriously. And he was so upset. And it got to a point that, you know, everybody were thinking that now she not just this thing will happen, way make us or shouts like this. But you know, anybody could have been angry. It's their wager, and you know, they are all taking it very seriously. And so after all the drama, Tricky addressed them and also, you know, apologize. He told Prince to apologize first off, that if Prince doesn't apologize to the housemaid, they won't continue. And then Prince did apologize, and after that also apologized. He apologized to everybody for raising his voice. He apologized to Prince personally for raising his voice at him, and that did it. That's all we can take today for now on the Big Brother Bbnaija review. I hope you had a great time listening. My name is Okewumi. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is very important, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can get to see my new videos when they pop up. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.